wanted to be like, uh, this is the first episode of the For Profit podcast, All in One E with Matthew and Rudy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
technically the title. It's All in One E, All in One Entertainment, basically introducing our podcast that, you know, we fresh off the gate, we're newbies at this, but we kind of talk about entertainment all the time. So this is gonna be like a walk in the park. This is gonna be a breeze. It's not like gonna be like a burden or anything. Like ain't nobody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, so we would start like that. This is episode 1, for profit podcast, all in one. And when I was thinking about it, it made me think about Lil Wayne, because I was like, this is all in one E. E stands for entertainment, and it reminded me of Lil Wayne when Lil Wayne used to be like, this is Wheezy F baby. The F is for phenomenal. Like it just reminded me of that. So yeah, like shit like that. You just throwing shit at a wall. Like this is just we just talking, and people just gonna listen to us talk. And it's just like supposed to be a safe, friendly environment where we just being ourselves. Like ain't nobody acting here. Like we just talking shit. And we're just discussing stuff that happened during the week and stuff that we watch and stuff that we listen to and stuff that we like. Now earlier today. And of course, we would introduce ourselves. The internet knows me as Yola Risa, but for this podcast, because I'm with you and you know me as Rudy, and it is really just more real, I guess. We introduce ourselves. I introduce myself as Rudy. You introduce yourself. You go ahead.
All right. My name is Matthew. Nice to meet y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome to our podcast. Our podcast is, brand new, right off the gate. Like I said, we newbies, but we talk about this shit all the time, so it's not anything new to us. And so what have you been like up to this week?
This week, I recently watched Escape Room, Bumblebee. I recently watched the new Lion King trailer and also the new Star Wars teaser trailer. If you've seen that.
Damn. Right. One at a time. I didn't even know there was a new Star Wars trailer till you just said that. I didn't watch that. That's the only thing I didn't see Bumblebee. I don't think I was ever interested in Bumblebee. But yeah, I didn't know there was a new Star Wars trailer. I did actually, because I followed John Boyega on Twitter. I did actually remember him saying something about that, but I don't think I watched it. That's the shit that's coming out on Christmas. On Christmas.
Yeah, around Christmas coming out.
Oh, how was it? Is it what?
Well, it's just a teaser. It's just a teaser, so it's not like.
So it's like one of them 10 seconds things, like 30 seconds type
well,
thing?
it wasn't 30 seconds. It was 2 minutes, but they didn't show much. They just showed the main character, which is Ray, and they showed Finn and others. Like they didn't really show much action or much story or anything. It was just a tease.
All right. That's kind of who else was in it? It was just them. You saw Kylo Ren?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about Kylo Ren.
Oh, because I'm like, you didn't name no villain. Like, you didn't name anybody. Like, I guess I just gotta watch it. So, is it getting you excited or anything? Like, did it do anything for you?
Well, I mean, when it comes to Star Wars, I'm always excited, but I can't say that I'm hyped for it yet. I probably would have to see the official trailer to be hyped. But right now, my hype level is between 1 to 10. Is a 7.5 right now.
All right, I guess that's kind of good. Yeah, all right. What else did you say? Bumblebee. Yeah, I wasn't interested because of Transformers. I kind of left it alone after Mark took over. How was it though?
Well, I will say this. I think that coming from the horrible franchise that it's been so far, I think it's a good. I think it's been a good.
Yo, that was funny. Sorry, go ahead.
Like I think after watching it, it's actually I think it's a good sign. Like I think they're trying to like reboot the franchise because like after seeing this, I haven't enjoyed a Transformers movie since the first one, like the very first one. So I think it's like a step forward in the right direction, like a new regime in that kind of way.
Is it the same universe or is it a new universe?
It's like no, it's a prequel to the Transformers movie, so you're not gonna see any.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not gonna see any of the characters that we see in the previous
oh,
one. You know, except for Bumblebee,
that
Prime.
makes
You know,
sense. So this is before. So this is before, like he was at Bernie Mac's
yeah,
car shit. Oh, that's
yeah,
okay. Okay, okay. I get that. That's a good, pretty good premise. All
yeah.
right.
So
Oh.
so yeah, so like mostly like story, plot, everything that's good. None of that bullshit. Just blowing up shit and whatever. Like none of that.
Mhm.
It just get to the point, you know.
All right. Okay. Does it look like it's setting up to be a franchise type trilogy, whatever? Does it look like it's setting up to do that, like Bumblebee's side of the story, and then next gonna have Optimus Prime side of the story?
Oh yeah, well yeah, I was thinking that too. Like I like after seeing this, I was like I was just thinking that maybe they're gonna start off with like Bumblebee's origins, and then maybe like next film they might have is gonna focus more on Prime, or might focus more on Autobots that we haven't seen yet. So I was thinking that it could do that too.
Yeah, but do we care? Like, Bumblebee is one thing because Bumblebee is like super personality based. Like he's a radio, he couldn't talk. Like but Prime though, like Prime is such a boss. Like, do we want to see?
Mm,
Like, we don't want to hang out with Prime. We want him to come save us. You know, we want to hang out with Bumblebee. Bumblebee seemed cool.
mm.
So it does look like they're setting up for each character to do a movie based on each one. Based on
Yeah.
like that's what they're doing.
Yeah, they're just trying to reset the franchise. I think they just want to get away from the Michael Bay bullshit. Like,
I mean, I get that. I definitely get that though. I get. So he didn't produce or anything this one.
no, I don't think he did. I don't think he was involved in this attachment.
All right. Well, I might look at it based on your recommendation. Out of 10, what would you rate it?
I will give it a 7.5.
7.5 ain't bad. 7.5 ain't bad. Out of 5, how much would you rate it?
I will give it. I'll give it 4. Out
A
of
4
5.
out of 5. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, I might look at it. What else did you say? The Lion King trailer. I texted you. The Lion King
Yeah.
trailer is crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not crazy, but they showed us more, right?
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
like, when that music started, y'all wanted to cry. Like, I wanted to cry. I'm so hyped. Like, it reminded me when I saw Lion King on Broadway. Like the minute I heard the Circle of Life, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just something about the music. Like the music is the biggest thing that I'm looking at going into that movie. Is the biggest the music and the voice that Childish will give Simba.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait. Can't wait for that. Can't
Yeah.
wait to. Can't wait to hear how he sound as Simba.
Yeah, I know, because he's so great with his voice, and he's always
Hmm.
changed up his voice. So I want to see like what voice he gonna give him and what he gonna sound like, or if he might just be his regular voice. But I don't know. You know what I mean? And like I told
Yeah.
you, I'm not really sold on Scar just yet. Chiwetel. I mean, I don't know why they didn't keep Jeremy Irons like they kept James Earl Jones. Like I just don't.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Jeremy
was thinking
Irons is
that.
still alive.
Yeah, I was thinking of that too, cause like at first I was like, why they didn't ask Jeremy Irons to do Scar again? And like in my mind, I was thinking maybe they did, and he turned it down, so they just went to Chua.
Nah, no, he didn't. No, he didn't because he did an interview. I think it was with Seth Meyers, where Seth Meyers was like, they sent out the you know when they sent out that picture where they showed everybody that was cast, they sent out the picture Disney of all the cast, like with Donald and Beyonce and all of the whole thing, and Seth was like, and you're not on it. He was interviewing Jeremy Irons, like, I don't see you here, and he was like, oh, they didn't call me. So I think that he just wasn't an option, which doesn't make any sense to me because you kept Mufasa. Why wouldn't you keep Scar? Jeremy Irons is amazing as Scar. And why does Scar look like that in the trailer? He look like everybody else. He don't look dark.
Yeah, I was asking that too. Funny. Like he don't look nothing like in the animated movie.
Yeah, like what? Why'd you do that? Of all the things to change, why you didn't change nobody else? Rafiki looked the same. Timon and Pumbaa, we don't see them too clear, but they look the same. Why the hell does Scar look like a rugged down Mufasa? Like he looks like a dirty Mufasa. Like he don't look like Scar. Like I don't know. Maybe I need to see the trailer again. I didn't see no scars in his face. I don't know. He just looked dirty. Like I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to say that there's no such thing in real life as a dark-skinned or dark-haired lion, because there are. They exist. So why didn't you CGI a dark-haired Scar? Especially now when Scar is actually played by a black actor. Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah, they could have done that.
Black played by a white actor. I just don't understand why they was thinking that. I'm just not fucking with Scar. Go ahead.
Yeah, like just the other day, I was watching a documentary on a National Geographic channel. Like I was watching the documentary.
What documentary?
Well, I mean, it was lions, so I like yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like so I'm looking at the lions. Most of them look golden, light. Then I also see darker ones. You know. They look like Scar in the original movie. So I was like, why come Scar couldn't look like this in the live action movie? Unless they're not done with the CGI on him or something.
They might, you know what? They might change some shit, because when that first Aladdin trailer came out and they showed we was not fucking with that, and they came back that shit. They fixed that shit because the newer Aladdin trailer looks so much better. Genie looks so much better than the first. We was like, what is this unrendered looking shit? It don't look finished at all. You might be right. They might go back and do some shit after they get backlash from Scar, because that's the only gripe I had with the trailer. Like, why Scar look like that? Like, why? But also, he don't even really sound scary.
No, he don't sound threatening at all.
Like I remember Scar, cause I quiver with fear, and like he just had that deep, scary ass voice. Like Chiwetel is not scaring me.
His voice just sounds chill. Like he
sounds chill. Like, who are you intimidating? I'm not afraid of you. Like everybody in the movie is supposed to be afraid of Scar. Like the hyenas and I don't know. I don't know what they was thinking there, but yeah, they definitely got time to fix it. They got work to do it because it's coming out in July, right?
Yeah.
But that music, I have no issues with that. That Hans Zimmer, when that shit dropped, I was ready for that wildebeest scene. Like, I can't wait to see that dramatic scene, because Simba running from these wildebeest, the hyenas gonna be there, Scar gonna kill Mufasa, Zazu. Like, even Zazu look good. Like, it's just Scar. Everybody look fine but Scar. Rafiki, I love the way they did Rafiki's tree. They showed a little bit of it in the trailer. His tree looked sick. But yeah, what else did you say you watched? So Star Wars, Bumblebee, Lion King. You said Escape Room.
Yeah,
let's talk about Escape Room. I'm watching Escape Room, and the whole time I'm thinking about Final Destination. And I'm like, yo, I miss Final Destination. I was fucking with Final Destination. Final Destination was dope for a while.
Yeah.
They kind of like OD'd and started like wilding out with the deaths. Like nobody dies.
Yeah.
Relax. But the first like 3 was kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was crazy. The second one was like, what the hell? But yeah, nobody in that movie could act. Am I bugging? Like 2 people in an escape room could act. Like, why does everybody seem like they need acting lessons? Like, what are you doing here? How'd you get cast here? Am I bugging? Like the main girl is just like she got the same face throughout the whole movie. Like, do you have any other emotion? Like what?
I don't know what was up with that. I really don't.
I will say that it was compelling enough for me to watch the whole thing because I did want to see what happened to them because they did show us the first scene of who ended, who was the last one. So I wanted to see how they would get there. Yeah. But watching it was I was just like, y'all making terrible, stupid decisions, and I'm not fucking with any of y'all. The only room that I would say that was kind of dope was the upside down room.
Oh yeah.
That was that actually thrilled me when the floors was dropping. That was kind of
that shit was so lit.
Yeah, so that room was kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy when old girl was hanging upside down from I was like, oh my god, like I was actually like intrigued and like, oh shit, like on the edge of my seat. None of the other shit had me like that. It was just that room. And it was because it was upside down. And I liked the way he used the camera when he was turning the shit upside. I think that was the gravity different. But the room after that was so dumb. No, it wasn't the room after that. It was the room after the room after that. The room after that was when they was using the EKG machine. The room after that one, the EKG machine is the heart machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. The room after that, when they went to the dizzy room and they took drugs and it was dizzy.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
That was so dumb, right?
Yeah, I didn't get that part at all. Like, what was the point of that?
Like, also, when the clue was Rudolph, remember that?
Yeah.
I got that in like 2 seconds. Didn't you get that like mad quick? Or was that just me? When they were like, you'll go down in history, I immediately thought of Rudolph. Okay, I'm back.
All right. It's back to business.
Back to business. Oh, shit. All right, so we went over what you watched lately. We're going to go over what I watched lately, and we're probably going to do this. We're probably going to talk about this again after you watch it. But, yeah, Guava Island.
Guava
Island, which is Donald Glover's short film that I was telling you about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about it some more after you watch it. But
okay.
What? What'd you say?
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said I loved it. I was gonna say, oh, you suck it.
No, I said okay.
But yeah, it reminded me of, I don't know if you remember this, Moonwalker. You remember what Moonwalker is?
Moonwalker. Was that a movie?
That was a movie, a Michael Jackson movie.
No, I don't think I saw it.
Yeah, you probably saw it when you were like 5, so you probably don't remember it. But it came out the year I was born. But it's basically what Michael Jackson took all of his songs and put it in a scripted film, and it was really dope. The Bad video was in there, Smooth Criminal video was in there, Speed Demon. Like there was a story. Joe Pesci was in it. Mick Jagger, I think, was in it. Like it was just a musical movie with dancing, choreography, singing, and all of that. And Guava Island, Childish Gambino's short film that's on Amazon, is similar in that fashion. It's him, it's Rihanna, it's the guy that was in Game of Thrones. I forgot his name, but the whole time I was watching it, I was calling him Green Mile because he's like this. He's mad big. So yeah, we'll get into it more after you see it, like I said, but I just wanted to mention it now because I really enjoyed it. And it has the whole the whole aura and theme of it is like the island type thing, which I'm used to because we both were raised by someone from the island. So, um, but yeah, it was very chill. It was very nice, and we love the music, of course. All of his music that came out last year was in it, and Letitia Wright is in it, and it was just really good, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah,
I
another,
can't wait to watch it.
yeah, you'll like it. It's only 55 minutes. It's not anything too long or take up your time or anything. And it was fun. It was fun, and of course, Childish is funny in it. So it was entertaining. Another thing that I watched that was streaming that I'm very mad that I watched because it was such a waste of time. It's called Personal Shopper.
Oh, that the movie with Christian Stewart.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was on Netflix, and I remember.
yeah. Cause like when I was scrolling through it, like I looked at it, but like I didn't think I would want to watch it for some reason. Like in my mind, I was saying maybe I could check this out, but then again, I always forgot to play it. I
Right.
don't know why.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Uh,
It was terrible, and yeah, I remembered it when I saw it on Netflix. I was like, oh, I remember this movie. People were talking about, oh, it's Christian. She's just her best role ever, and she's back, and she's doing something different, and it's different, and blah blah blah. So and people would like it, but it got booed at some festival that it was at. It got booed, and people walked out of the theater and stuff. I heard that also. So I heard both things. They got mixed reviews. So when I saw it on Netflix, I was like, oh, I'll just check it out. See, I'm watching the shit, and I'll tell you, the first 40 minutes, we say the first act and half of the second act. I was into it. Then I'm just like, this shit is annoying and pointless. Like I don't understand. I don't understand. And her character is so annoying. Like she keeps putting stuff in her mouth and she keeps making these dumbass decisions. And I just felt like I was coerced into watching it based on some type of impression that it had that it wasn't good and I wasn't impressed. So like I'm should hopefully save some people from watching it because nobody saved me from watching it. It wasn't good.
so basically, it was just a waste of time.
It was a waste of time. It was pointless. Like it just didn't have a point. Like what's your point? Like why? Ugh.
Mm.
Another thing
Oh,
I watched go ahead.
oh, sorry. I forgot to mention that I watched the season 2 premiere of The Shy that came last Sunday.
Wait a second. I didn't know
Oh, you
that.
did? You didn't?
No, thank you for telling me. I have to watch The Shy. I love The Shy. I miss The Shy so much. I love The Shy. I didn't see it. Don't spoil it. You can talk
I'm
about
not.
it.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
You can talk about it, but don't spoil it. Oh my god. I'm so glad we're doing this. I learned shit. I didn't know. I didn't know that came back. I'm so excited.
Mm.
So you want to say anything about it?
So, all right. Well, it's gonna be hard for me to talk about the specifics without like spoiling it. But I will say that it is good to have the show back. I mean, it took a long hiatus, but it really is good to have the show back.
You didn't see Glass, right?
Oh no, I didn't watch it yet.
We're gonna talk about it when you watch it. I saw it. All I gotta say is James McAvoy. That's all I gotta say. Dude is dude. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna wait till you see it. So that's something that you have to watch. Guava Island is something that you gotta watch. The Shy is something that I gotta watch. So we're gonna have a lot to talk about when we have our second episode and we talk about Game of Thrones premiere. That's gonna be fucking crazy. Like the whole world is tuning in to watch it.
Mhm.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
so excited for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it that I watch. And then I guess the next thing to talk about is shows, which you mentioned The Shy, which we're gonna talk about. The only thing I watched this week, I don't think you watch it, is The Orville. But there's nothing I really need to say about it. I mean, it's a dope show and people should watch it. That's all I gotta say. It's really funny and it's very 90s. Do you watch it? With
Yeah, me and mom we watched the whole first season. We didn't start the second season yet.
okay. Oh, you
Yeah,
watched it together.
yeah, we did.
Okay. So we can wait for you to catch up on that. I don't watch no other shows really. It's just really like that. This Is Us, which finished like last week, where the mother is dying now. You see it?
Oh, no, we haven't been watching it lately.
Oh, you're not missing out on anything.
Oh.
This Is Us is clearly on its way out. It had a pretty good run, but we really only give a fuck about Jack, and they're not really showing Jack. And Randall, I mean, I love Randall and I care about Randall, but I mean, I'm not staying to watch the whole show just for one character. Know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say when it first came on, but like, after the second season, I thought that like it would probably last for like maybe another maybe another 2 or 3 seasons, like maybe just a 5 season show. Like that's how I saw it after season two.
yeah, I really feel, and I knew this. I said this to Tosh too. I was like, I feel like after we found out how Jack died, we all was just like, all right, we're gonna watch this a couple more times, but we know the whole story now. Like
Hmm.
that's why we stayed because it was the very first episode that he died, and everything preceding that, we was just like, we just want to stay to see how he died, and then when we did, we was like, we don't really care about the rest of y'all. I feel like that's the mentality we all have. We just didn't realize.
Yeah, it's coming to an end very soon.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Listen, I just want my Game of Thrones and my Handmaid's Tale, and that's it. I'm not really fucking with any of these other shows. Not really. Like Jane the Virgin is fine. It's on its way out, but I'm not really. Ooh, you know what I? Oh, you know what I've been watching, fam? Twilight Zone, fam.
Oh, the Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone.
Fam, you gotta watch that because we gotta talk about that on this podcast, bruh. We have to talk about Twilight Zone. I watched the first 3 episodes, and all 3 episodes are dope. You already know how I feel about airplane movies. I love me some
Mm.
airplane shit. I was just talking about Final Destination. I love Red Eye. I love The Flight. I love that shit that Liam Neeson did the other day. I love airplane movies. I love Con Air and shit. There's an airplane episode. You gotta watch it. You have to watch Twilight.
Alright.
Really good. It's really good. And it, you, I don't know if you don't want to watch it. You, feel like you might be scared. Is that what it is? Yep.
Twilight Zone? No, they don't be scared.
Isn't it? Because Twilight Zone, I mean, the original Twilight Zone when I was little, it was scary and I was afraid of it. But I was little. So I wasn't really grasping the story. And it was just very frightening. This now is just like some psychological like fuckery, but it also has social commentary, which I like a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's obvious because of Jordan Peele.
yep. Hmm.
He's very social. Oh, have you seen Us yet? No.
Oh no.
Us is yeah. So Twilight Zone. That's another thing you gotta watch. You gotta take notes. You gotta take notes for this podcast. I'm serious. Take notes during the week of the stuff that you want to talk about and the stuff that you need to see because we gotta discuss it. And I'm hyped. You already know I'm hyped. I get hyped about shit. Twilight Zone is dope. First 3 episodes, and by the time we film again, there's gonna be a 4th episode out. I think. Catch up.
Okay, I will.
No, I'm serious. You gotta keep notes. I'm gonna come back and ask you about this shit. I want to remember.
All right, Guava Island, Twilight Zone. What
That's why I
else?
said you gotta write it down and take notes. You forgot already.
Orville.
What else?
Um.
Glass.
Oh yeah, I got that. I already downloaded that, so that's one thing I'm gonna get out the way.
All right. All right. I was gonna say music, but I haven't been listening to any new music. Um,
Mm.
I mean, I have, but it's not like excessive. It's just like that Rosalia song. Have you heard that one?
Rose, no.
Kono Tora or whatever. And Tame Impala put out a new song, which I'm happy about because I love them. They're my favorite band. You probably don't know who that is.
Uh,
Do you know who that is? No.
I only heard one song from them.
From Tame Impala? Just
Yeah,
that song, my favorite song ever?
yeah.
That one? Okay. Well, Kevin, who is the person who behind Tame Impala, he put out two new songs. I don't know. They kind of disco funk psychedelic music, so I don't know if you would like them, but I fucks with them. And I'm looking on here and I don't see any other new music that I listen to. And Nipsey Hussle died.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Did you listen to his music?
No, I don't think I have.
Me neither. The only Nipsey I know was Nipsey Russell from The Wiz. You don't know who that is either. You're too young.
Yeah.
But The Wiz came out before I was born, and I know what it is. That's all I'm saying. I've been listening to like nothing but Michael Jackson since his documentary, and I've been re-obsessed with him. So I haven't really been fucking with any new shit. I've heard new shit. I just haven't been fucking with it. Been fucking with the Us score. The score for Us. Dope. Dopest shit ever. Yeah, and really much. Oh, Flume. Flume got a new album. You don't know who that is either.
No. No.
Cause you only listen to like Uzi Vert, right? Who do you listen to?
I listen to like Travis Scott or shit. Who else? Like shit. Any new music that I hear that like comes out, I just like.
Like what? Like who? Just Travis?
Drake? Yeah, him too. Shit. Who else? Like.
Look in your phone. Like I just.
Yeah, my phone is charging right now. I don't want to go.
Oh, gotcha. That's what I'm saying. That's how you gotta make notes. That's why we're doing this. Then we're gonna discuss it. Yeah, and then you're gonna do a sports segment because I have nothing to say about sports. So we're gonna go into that now. What's going on with sports that I know shit about?
All right.
I don't know.
All right. Well, the NBA playoffs started yesterday. I watched every single game for game one so far. The Brooklyn Nets, they beat the 76ers in game one. Orlando Magic.
You don't have to rush through this. You can take your time. You just like it started yesterday and I saw every game and such and such beat such and such and you could go through it. You don't have to rush. Who? What happened in the game? There was any fights?
All right. The first game yesterday, like I said, was the Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers. The Brooklyn Nets, they won that game. In the game, there was a player named Amir Johnson. He got fined by the 76ers for looking at his phone during the game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was all over ESPN and other sports apps. He said that he was checking on his daughter. He said that she was sick, and they just fined him for that.
Yeah. Was he though? Is there a way to prove that that's what he was looking at his phone for?
Well, I don't know about all I when I was watching the game, all I saw that he was on his phone and there was another player, Joel Embiid, that was was right next to him when he was looking at his phone too. I don't know what they was looking at. All I know is that they were just on Amir Johnson's phone looking at something.
So you get fined regardless of what you're looking at, even if it's an emergency.
Yeah, apparently so.
That's crazy. How much was the fine? Do you know?
No, they didn't. I don't think they addressed that.
Was he tight that he had to pay?
Well, I don't think he was. I just think that he was just concerned about whatever he was concerned about. So I don't think that it was a big deal. Like if it like if it was fined by the NBA, it would probably be a bigger deal because they'd be ODing when they fine them. Like if a player during a post game show talk bad about the refs and how they was officiating the game, they'll get fined for $25,000 or
What?
50,000. Yeah, that's how it is.
Oh my God. What? No wonder they in sports. They get being paid for dumb shit. For little shit. Oh my God. That's too funny. Oh. All right.
All right, all right. All right. The game after that.
Basically, just like, I'm sorry I cut you off, but it's still. So they basically like, I ain't like the way you talk to me. Give me 25 grand. Is that what it is? So if they like shove, if the referee is like you was out off the line and they like shove the referee, they could just be like, hey, you fined for 25 grand. I would just bump into them just for that. I'll just be like, you hit me. I want 25 grand. What the hell? That is too.
Yeah.
That is like foolproof. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. So the next game after that, it was the Magic versus the Raptors, game one. All right. So DJ Augustine, the guy that plays for the Magic, he dropped like 25 points, and he dropped a game winner with like 3.4 seconds to go. Like I was watching that whole game. It was like back and forth the whole game. Like it was DJ Augustine versus Kawhi Leonard. Like that's how crazy it was.
I don't know what any of this shit mean, but the way you say it is funny. You said Quad Leonard. That's really somebody's name?
Yeah, his name is Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard. That's a dope name.
Yeah. All right. Hold up, but if you ever heard the way he laughed, you would be dying. Like, all right, so you look up Kawhi Leonard's laugh, then you're gonna know what I'm talking about.
I probably have heard it and don't remember.
All right, so
Spell his name.
all right, Kawhi.
Oh, I found it. I found it. The first thing that came up was Kawhi Leonard laugh. I feel like I've heard it. And
I'm a fine guy.
Is it like, Hold up.
It's just more question you have to ask.
When you're playing teams that are home now,
This game gave me a little spin.
you can win on
I don't even know where you said that.
I've heard this. I've heard this many times because I listen to Joe Budden's podcast. Do you listen to Joe Budden's podcast?
No.
Listen to his podcast and he uses this all the time. So I've heard this at least 50 times. I knew it. I've heard this shit. It's hilarious. But what is he even laughing at? He's laughing at his own joke? He wasn't even... Wait.
Apparently, that's what it looks like.
He said, I don't even know where he's sitting at. Who are you laughing at? Yourself? You didn't even make a joke. No, that shit is too funny. That shit is too funny. I've heard this. I've heard his laugh. I just didn't know that. I didn't know that's what he looked like. His face don't match his laugh. Anyway, that shit was funny. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I've heard it many times. Many times. What else is going on in sports? Anybody fighting in hockey?
All right. Well, I don't know about hockey, but the Warriors game last night, there was problems between Kevin Durant and Patrick Beverley. Yeah, they both got ejected from the game for like starting shit.
Oh my god. Sorry, shit.
Well, all right, but hold up though. Like Patrick Beverley, he's like 6'1", right? And then you got Kevin Durant, he's like 6'9". So basically, it's just this little nigga trying to intimidate this big nigga.
That shit don't look right. I'm gonna already say that shit don't look right. Oh my god. Kevin Durant is big as fuck. He's fucking huge. Steph
Yo.
is a little next to him.
Yo, I was watching this commercial one time. Shit, I forgot the name of the commercial, but I remember it was this little kid and like he was dreaming of meeting Kevin Durant or meeting other athletes. So like Kevin Durant and like the commercial was like Kevin Durant, he walks in the trailer where the little boy was at. And like at first sight when he sees him, it's like imagine the kid right here, but KD is like right here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, yo. That ain't even fair. Like I'm just gonna step on your ass.
Oh my god.
Why you starting beef with me? Why they was even beefing?
Oh, this little nigga Patrick Beverley, he be starting shit with people. He be trying to get in people's heads, just like he did with Russell Westbrook a couple of years back. Like he just be this little nigga that's trying to just trying to start shit up. That's how he is.
Oh god. What the hell? That's too funny. That's what I love about sports. It's just random ass fighting for no like why? Just for the fuck of it. Like, I just asked you why. You're like, this is how he is. It's just why not?
Shit, but like shit reminded me at the beginning of the year, the first game between the Lakers and the Rockets, like it was Chris Paul starting shit with Rajon Rondo. I think Rajon Rondo he spit in his face and that caused like a whole argument and a fight that broke out. Like the shit was just crazy.
That shit is insane. First of all, Rajon Rondo is a dope ass name. Second of all, why the fuck you spitting on niggas? You got hands.
Yeah.
Use your hands. Use your words. You gonna spit? Ew. Nigga, that's non-hygienic.
Nah, like it wasn't intentional. Like he was just talking and all of a sudden just like yeah. So it wasn't like he intentionally spit on somebody. He was just talking and then spit comes out of his mouth.
What's his name? Ronzo, whatever.
Oh, Rajon Rondo.
Rajon Rondo. Rajon. It sounds like Jasmine's tiger. Rajon. That's a dope name though. These NBA players, all these athletes got dope ass names. Anything else happening in the sport?
All right. Game after that. I'm not gonna go into the details of that. I'm just gonna say that the Spurs they beat the Nuggets in game 1. Okay. Then now I'm gonna switch gears to the NFL. I'm gonna talk about the upcoming draft that's gonna happen in about 3 weeks. There's been a lot of talk about this draft class, this very draft class. It is like so much defensive guys, and there's like 3 quarterbacks that's like very good. All right, 2 of them is black. One of the best one I think, and that's good, is Kyler Murray. He's from Oklahoma. And the next one is Dwayne Haskins. He's from Ohio State. And after that is Drew Luck from Missouri. So like I think this draft class is so important, especially for the Giants, because I'm a Giants fan, and you're a Giants fan too. I think they just need to get a quarterback, like especially these.
Eli last needs to retire.
Yeah, I was just saying that shit too. Cause like earlier in the year, like the Giants, they could have cut Eli. They could have saved like 10 million in cap space, but they chose to bring him back, and they ended up trading Odell Beckham Jr.
Why the fuck won't Eli retire? He think he's 25 still. Nigga, you 55. Go to sleep. It's like he want to break his neck before he retire. Is he still trying to beat Peyton? Nigga, you're not gonna beat Peyton.
Oh.
Go to sleep. That shit is funny. But yeah. The Giants should just get a new quarterback, better quarterback. Yeah. Who's your pick for the draft?
Well, all right. My opinion is that Kyler Murray is gonna be gone. He's gonna get picked by the Arizona Cardinals because like the Giants, they have the 6th pick, so they're gonna have to wait behind 5 teams to get their picks. But like I will say this though, like out of the first 5 teams before the Giants, only I would say only maybe 2 of those teams need quarterbacks, or 1 or 2 of them want quarterbacks. So like I feel like the Giants, they need to trade up, to get a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to trade up with one of these 5 teams to at least be in like the top 3 so they can get a quarterback. Because
Right.
Eli is not the same Eli as his early days. Like when he got us the Super Bowl rings. So I feel like we need a new step in a new direction. Also, that the Giants, they have another for another first round pick. So I feel like they should use that to get a wide receiver because they traded away Odell Beckham Jr. So I feel like they need to fill that void also. And like also there's been rumors about the Seattle Seahawks trading Russell Wilson. I'm not sure if you know who that is, but he's
Yeah.
yes. So you know he's married to Ciara, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like there's like rumors saying that like Ciara, she wants to like be in a bigger city, because because they live in Seattle because Russell Wilson plays for the Seahawks. So like I think like he wants to be in a bigger like city like New York because that's where Ciara wants to be. So I think that a trade a Russell Wilson trade to the Giants would actually be a big deal.
Russell Wilson is really good.
Yeah, he is.
He would be a great asset to the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Is he in the talks of moving? Are people considering him, or is just wanting that?
Well, he also told the Seahawks that he gave them an expiration date for a new contract. So like he told them like if he doesn't get a contract, like a bigger contract by April 15th, he might ask them for a trade or he's gonna leave after the next season.
Oh,
Yeah,
so he gave them an ultimatum.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna see. So when does the draft happen? When are we gonna see the showdown?
All right. Well, the draft happens on April 25th. It's on ESPN, NFL Network, and ABC for the very first time.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is like historic shit. Like
Yeah.
niggas is looking like paying attention to shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Oh man, the NFL. I mean, I fucking hate the NFL. Like I haven't watched the Super Bowl in years, but I mean, I understand why people fuck with it. It's exciting. Sports in general are exciting.
Well, I will say this about the Super Bowl, like especially the last Super Bowl. Like I just fucking hated it. It was just so fucking boring. Like the last Super Bowl, like I felt like it was the worst Super Bowl of all time. Like even the Super Bowl with the one with between the Seahawks and the Broncos, like that Super Bowl was so boring. But even that was better than the last Super Bowl.
Damn.
And this Super Bowl had the lowest ratings out of the previous ones.
I mean, yeah. I guess I'm not the only one not fucking with with them. Yeah, it's just it's like played out to me. It's dry. I mean, I don't fuck with them for political and social reasons. Like I just don't like the way they treat their players. I don't like the way they treat women. I don't like the way they treat black people. Like it's just like y'all just. I mean, the women and the black people is one thing. The people that's working for the damn NFL are these players. They don't even treat them right.
Yeah, that's
These
fucked up.
motherfuckers have concussions. Like I don't fuck with the NFL.
Yeah,
But I'm not so close minded where I'm like, oh my god, why do people fuck with it? Like I'm not like that. I can see why people enjoy it. It's not for me. But I get that it's entertaining for people. But as I got older, I was just like, I'm not fucking with the Super Bowl anymore. I haven't watched it. I don't even know how long, like 4 or 5 years now. I haven't watched it. Probably since when I was living with y'all, maybe. But anyway,
all
anything
right.
going on with sports?
All right, I'm gonna get back to the NBA. I'm gonna talk about the free agency class this summer. So there's been a lot of rumors about Kevin Durant going to the Knicks this summer.
Why? You want that?
I mean, like me living in New York, like I would want him to come to bring the Knicks a championship, you know. But I feel like he's not gonna do that, be able to do that by himself.
Exactly.
He needs to like. I feel like either Kyrie or someone like Jimmy Butler should come to help him, you know, because like he can't be a savior by himself.
All right, so what LeBron say? Because you know LeBron run the NBA. LeBron got to bring him.
Oh, LeBron.
LeBron got to bring him over here and bring Kyrie.
Yeah, he's trying to bring KD. He's trying to bring Kyrie. He's trying to bring Kawhi. Like it's so far it's not working out.
All these niggas got K names. They're fucking KKK. Got K name. It might have been Kevin. He's trying to bring Kyrie. He's trying to bring Kawhi.
Oh, Klay Thompson. He's also gonna be a free agent. He's gonna try to bring him too.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you imagine all of them on the Knicks? That's too good to be true.
All right. Well. The only ones I can see probably happening is probably KD and Kyrie. I don't see anyone else coming to the Knicks. I mean, or maybe a Jimmy Butler, but other than that, I don't see any other free agents coming to the Knicks.
So they're leaving stuff. He leaving stuff alone. KD. Coming over here, ain't he leaving him alone?
KD. I just feel like he's like the kind of guy that'll change his mind at the very last minute. So like, I feel like as soon as he opts out of his contract, after June, like as soon as July 1st hits, because you know there's gonna be a lot of teams talking to these free agents.
Are we talking teams? Are we talking teams?
Yeah.
When you said a lot of teams, it immediately reminded me of that Drake lyric when he was like, "Oh, we talking teams? Are we talking teams? You want to come inside? What was the lyric? Me and mine versus you and yours." It was a song with him in Future. It was like, "Are we talking teams?" Drake is funny. Drake is funny when he starts talking about sports in his songs. Anyway, I keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
All right. Here's the thing. So like, there's some teams that have a lot of cap space. You know, cap space means money, right?
Yes.
So the Knicks, they have the most cap space out of all the teams. They have like 74 million in cap space.
Nice. Of
yeah.
course.
So
is it because why is that? Is it because they're in New York and they have the budget and all that? Why?
Well, it's not just that. It's that they traded away a lot of players that had like contracts holding them up, so they have to do that.
They got money to spend now.
Yeah, and the players that's gonna be on the current roster, most of them are like first, second, third year players, so they have like low contracts, you know. So it's not gonna take up so much space. So it's gonna be plenty of room for two max players to come to New York. When I say max players, I mean like max contracts.
So that's a KD and a Kyrie.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to that. So that's happening in the summer.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear all the music that's gonna be talking about that. Because you know the first thing, and sports and hip hop go hand in hand nowadays. As soon
Yeah.
as that's how I'm able to keep up with anything because I listen to the hip hop. Every time something happens in the NBA or the NFL, I'm hearing about it in a song. So I'm looking out for that this summer about the team that LeBron picked for the Knicks because LeBron run the NBA now, which I'm not even gonna act like I'm mad at.
Well,
Like he knows.
well, well, I won't say that because Lakers, they're not in the playoffs right now, and they just fired their coach. So and Magic Johnson, he stepped down as president and basketball operations. So I feel like they're like dysfunctional right now. Yeah, and the Clippers are doing better than them.
That was a shot. That was a shot. Why you did that to the Lakers?
Well, it's not me. It's like they really are doing better than them. They're in the playoffs right now.
Oh, that shit is funny. That shit is hilarious.
But the funny thing is, like, they have no stars on their team, but yes, they're doing better. Like the best player they had, they traded him away earlier this season.
Yeah.
And they're still doing good.
Better than the Lakers. That's
yeah. And also they have room for two max players this summer too. Cuz like
Clippers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, can you imagine the Clippers versus the Knicks?
Oh wait, I forgot to bring up the Nets. The Nets, they also have room for two max players, and they're doing better than the Knicks right now. Yeah.
Not happy. Spike Lee is not happy. He is somewhere not happy about that news. What did you do? The lighting is so much better now.
I turned the light on.
Yeah. It was shit before. It's great now. Always have it like this. This is your setup. Right by this couch with this light on you.
Okay, I'm not sure if you heard, but there was a dog just barking.
I definitely heard that shit. All right, so good. The only sports news that I have, because the only sports that I really watch are like shit that have to do with the Olympics, and the only thing that I watched was what's her face? Queen of Gymnastics. What's her name? The little one. Not Gabby Douglas. The other one.
Simone
Biles.
Yeah.
Yes, her. She won some thing where she can qualify for the Olympics. And she did amazing routines on the bars, beams, and the floor, and all of that. And that's the only news that I have about sports. That she's still the queen of gymnastics, and she will be at the Olympics again. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. We covered everything, unless you have more stuff to think about with sports. Because that's all right. We're covering. Or unless you have anything else to talk about pop culture, because look at you bringing up Ciara and Russell Wilson being married and shit. And her wanting him to move to New York. Because I ain't know none of that. Look at you. On the up and up about pop culture. I don't know shit about shit. You.
All right. Before we finish, I'm gonna bring up some more NBA news. Well, I won't say news, but opinions.
Alright.
So the award show, the NBA award show is this June. And they could be nominating for a Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP. So I feel like because I feel like this season has been a back and forth between James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wait. Repeat the last thing you said.
All right. This whole.
That last name.
All right. For the MVP conversation, it's between James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I love that name. I'm looking that up. Giannis.
No, it's spelled G-I.
I found it.
Yeah.
This is the dopest shit. He's 6'11".
Yeah, that nigga is big as fuck.
Oh my god. He's 6'11". He's 4. It's between him and who?
James Harden.
James Harden is another big ass dude.
Mm-hmm.
James Harden isn't winning. It's gonna be this dude because he's younger.
Yeah, his team has the best record in the NBA, and they're like they're one of the top favorites to win the championship this year.
James Harden, Swaggy P, running up the budget. See, that's what I'm talking about. James Harden's name was mentioned in a Kanye West song, and that's why that's what I think of when you say James Harden. James Harden, Swaggy P, running up the budget.
Yeah, so in my opinion, I think that James Harden should get MVP because I feel like he worked harder this year. You know, like in the beginning, his team was doing bad, horrible, but then over time, they got better. You know, so I feel like he put in more the most work. I'm not to take anything from Giannis because he's been good too, but I feel like the reason why he would get MVP because his team has a better record.
All right.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad, like, because I think Giannis deserves it too.
I feel you. I feel you. But who the league give a fuck about though? Who the association care about? The association. Who they care about more to give it to?
Well, I feel like if the Bucks go into the finals and they somehow beat the Warriors, I think they're not gonna be hesitant to give it to Giannis.
Yo, you are such a nerd. Like, I swear to God, I'm trying to follow what you're saying. I'm not grabbing none of this shit. You are so much well versed and well educated on this sports shit. I don't know. This is gonna be called Matt's sports section because I swear to God, I'm trying to follow and I'm not that. Yo, just the name Giannis, just the way you say it, you just know shit. Yo, can we talk about Shazam? Neither of us saw it, but what the fuck is up with Shazam? Like, is that a thing?
Well, Shazam, well, he's a superhero. He's like a little kid who got powers, and like whenever he says Shazam, he transforms into this man, like a big man, like a Superman body type guy.
But wasn't this a movie already? I feel like I've seen this already.
No, it was never like me. If it was, it probably was like old back in the day, but I don't think it was called Shazam.
DC think they slick. They come out here with Shazam and Joker look fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yes.
They saw the backlash from Justice League, and I don't know how Aquaman did. I don't know because I didn't care to see it, but they was like, we're gonna go the fun route. We're gonna do fun. We're gonna make fun shit and dark shit. Then they got the Shazam shit, and I think it's popping off. I think people fuck with it, and it's like funny and lighthearted. And then they got this Joker shit with a real seasoned actor with this nigga Joaquin Phoenix is like, when you want to talk about acting performance, you talk about him in like the same breath as you talk about like Daniel Day-Lewis. That's who you got playing Joker. So you know this nigga is gonna kill it. I watched that trailer and I was like, Gotham looking kind of different with this nigga around. this version of Joker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So DC is just, yeah. DC is they trying to do stuff. They trying to do something different. You know what I mean? And at first, when I heard about the Joker movie, I was like, again, like really another. We had Heath, and then we lost him, and then we had Jared Leto, and he wasn't that good, and now another Joaquin, like, it's too much. But now I'm kind of on board. So you gotta go.
No, I wanted to say a couple more things. I feel like because you know how the MCU is, they did so well in developing the movies and the characters and stuff. Like, I feel like there was a lot of a lot of studios, they wanted to copy that, you know, and they wanted to like do a different route. They wanted to rush it. So I feel like that's what the DC universe did. I feel like that's what that bullshit Dark Universe did when they did the Mummy, and like I just feel like it was a waste of time trying to copy Marvel. You know?
Yeah. Even I mean, I can't speak on it yet because it hasn't happened yet. But even like the monster universe that they're trying to do,
Yeah. But
you it's as if they forgot that they have to develop characters first, especially if we don't know them. We don't know, like, we know Joker, we know Batman. You know what I'm saying? We don't know fucking what's the shit you just said? I forgot already. What's the shit you just said? Like, we don't really know Shazam. I mean, I guess we know. I mean, like, that's a bad example. You just said it and I forgot.
I mentioned the Dark Universe.
Dark Universe, thank you. The Mummy and stuff, like, we know the Mummy from the Brendan Fraser ones.
Yeah.
You give us a new Mummy and she's a she, and put Tom Cruise in there. You think we just gonna ride? We just gonna rock with you? We don't know them. We don't know who that. You have to develop the character first. And I don't know. They just want to build universes based on shit that we don't know. The monster universe, at least that kind of makes sense because we know King Kong, we know Godzilla.
Yeah.
But you bringing in all these other niggas we don't know. We don't know all these other monsters. You gotta introduce them. You just can't loop them in with Godzilla and we just gonna fuck with them now. We don't know them. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And they just can't get that. They're just following, like you said, what the MCU was doing. The MCU did that, but they did it properly. We didn't know Iron Man. Make sure we knew him first before they did that.
Yeah, because like we didn't know Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, like Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man. Like, we didn't know these niggas.
Ant-Man. Ant-fucking-Man. Who the fuck? At least Thor and Iron Man, we was like, yeah, we've heard of them. We don't know that we heard. We ain't never heard of no fucking Ant-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy, nigga. What? We don't who? What? We don't know these niggas, but we ended up loving them because they were developed properly. You can't just throw shit out there, throw shit on a wall and expect it to stick. We're not sticking to it. That Dark Universe shit was dumb. Who else was supposed to be in the Dark Universe besides Mummy?
Invincible Man.
Invincible Man. You said.
Yeah. Shit. Where the Wolfman. The Bride of Frankenstein.
Keep talking. I'm turning my light on.
Dracula. Shit. The Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically like the old monster movies from the past, like they was just trying to
that actually would have been dope.
Yeah.
Would have been dope. When you said Dracula and Wolfman, I was hooked.
Yeah.
I would fuck with Dracula and Wolfman. I mean, who wouldn't? Vampires and wolves are like old time favorites. That would be like Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Wolfman and Dracula, Creature from the Black Lagoon sound dope too. Fuck yeah, nigga coming out the water and killing people. That shit is dope. That Mummy shit wasn't dope. They didn't do that right. What was the other ones that you said?
The Bride of Frankenstein.
Yo, him or his bride? The monster? Frankenstein or the Bride? Oh, the Bride.
Yeah, the Bride.
I don't remember her being violent. Maybe she was. I don't know.
Yeah, they try like David talks about having Angelina Jolie play the bride of Frankenstein. Yeah, also been talks about having Johnny Depp play the Invisible Man, and Dwayne the Rock Johnson playing the Wolfman for some fucking reason. I don't know why. That don't make sense.
No.
Uh-uh.
They should just have Kevin Bacon be the Invisible Man, just like he was before.
Yeah,
and,
like Hollow Man.
And have I keep forgetting what I'm saying. Who you just said should play the Rock? Benicio.
Wolfman?
Benicio
The
do it.
Wolfman. Yeah.
Benicio was dope as the Wolfman before.
Yeah.
Why would you cast new shit? We already used to. They don't make no sense.
That's why I'm saying the whole Dark Universe is just bullshit.
Johnny Depp, though, nah. I love him, but nah. Sick of him.
Nah. I mean, if it was like maybe 5 or like 10 years ago, maybe, but like I just feel like he's out of his prime right now.
Yeah, there's way too many talented younger actors that could do that and do it better.
Yeah.
And even actors who are in his age group, like I said, Kevin Bacon, who could do it better. I don't think Johnny Depp cares anymore. He acts now like he doesn't care. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to touch on. And for episode 2, even though this is not officially episode 1, this is like the test episode. Officially episode 1 will be focused mainly on the shits that is coming on tonight.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this was pretty good. You know, first time we've developed our, I guess, momentum, our whatever for the next time that we film. It will be on Sundays, and except this week, we're gonna film again. Maybe would Tuesday be good or Wednesday?
Oh yeah, one of those days would be good.
Yeah, and it will be, you know, more focused on certain things, but we'll discuss it more. But yeah, this was dope. This was kind of dope, and it was. I learned a lot.
Yeah.
For the next time. And yeah, we should have a signed off. What should be our signed off?
Our sound off.
Ending.
A sign off.
Or ending.
So I think our sign off should be like saying this is Matthew, and you be like this is Rudy, saying so far for now. That's all, folks.
That's taken. But yeah, we can do that. Yeah. So this has been the For Profit podcast. All you can, all in one. I was about to say all you can eat. All in one with Matthew and Rudy. And you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, SoundCloud. We don't have a Twitter and Instagram. Maybe we might. I don't know. Right now we don't. It's YouTube, Facebook, and SoundCloud. And maybe in the future iTunes, but we'll see. And yeah. I guess what do people usually say? Like and subscribe. Thumbs up. And we'll see you guys next time. Deuces, Triple Dub. 1. All right.